I'm recording Alex Belfield recording me by one of the people that I have nightmares about. No, he's not a taxman. He's half of the Grumbleweeds, the best comedy act I've ever seen in my life, apart from Freddie Starr, Bobby Davro, and all the others, really.
I thought this was my video. Is it your video?
It's both our videos. Why have you got an American Express thing stuck on the back of that?
Because
you're ready to travel as quickly as possible.
All right.
There he is. There's that fucking Alex Belfield.
I can't get a word in edgeways. This is why I don't. You see, the thing is, you get wound up about everything. You need to calm down, Jim.
Dear Kettle, regards Pot.
How's your tour going? We're here in SKEGNESS tonight at the Embassy, which is this gorgeous place I've been coming to for 40 years. The families are still here, everybody's coming, it's busy.
Great. It is great, it is great. Not only is it a fantastic, good old quaint seaside resort, the people that come here are salt of the earth, eh? They don't need luxuries like teeth and things like that. and I believe you get a free travelator thing. It was them things that are parked up outside Lidl's. Yes. Yeah. Free GPS take you straight to Lidl's. No, this is a unique place. It's wonderful.
And I'm so glad you're here because you brought your politically correct tour. There's no bad language. There's no mocking anybody. You don't laugh at the afflicted. I mean, this is the new nice Jim Davidson.
Well, do you know what? I don't think it would make any difference if I was to alter my act to be nice, because the press and the people that don't like you would re-alter it to be awful. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's lovely to be here in wonderful SKEGNESS. He walked on and said, good evening. What a shit old SKEGNESS is. I said, what are you going to do? Go to the Old Bailey because someone 12-year-old spotty mucking white journalist, no offence, can't spell. Oh, sorry about the Old Bailey. I touched a nerve.
No, don't bring that up. Listen, you'll want to talk. 3 letters, NDA or NFA, it's up to you. But here's the thing, I've got people who've never met me, who I've never spoken about, who hate me, who are so angry. What is
They've never met you, but they hate you straight away.
Yes.
It saves them time.
I haven't even given them a bad review.
It saves them meeting you and then coming to that conclusion 3 months later. Okay, son. You can tell I'm a bit pumped up, can't you?
What time are you on, by the way?
7:30.
Well, there's 40 minutes to go yet. Well, you need to calm down. You don't want to peak too soon.
Oh, dear. The other evening,
yes.
I did the first one ever at Babacombe, and I was on fumes in the banks. I thought, I've got to do this. And so I went down to the little theatre at Babacombe because the theatre in Torquay wouldn't play me because of the thing I said about diversity. They said that was the last straw. Ridiculous. Anyway, so I've been going there for 40 years.
The ironic thing that you talked about diversity got you cancelled for talking about diversity. It's beautiful, really. What about taking to the knee for them and apologising? If you go in their reception or the box office and we all dropped...
No, they were fine. I got letters from them. All the staff of that theatre come to see me in the other theatre. They all said, what a shame. And I won't drop them in it, but they said all their bosses are all fucking arseholes. You know, and they hate working for them. And they could, quite frankly, shove their jobs up their arses.
Don't you fancy a job at the BBC? £267,000 for 3 days a week. I'd like to be that July Sarponge.
Yeah, they're looking for someone. I actually on that LinkedIn. Yes. You know what? It took me 2 years to realise it weren't Linekin. That's what I thought it meant. I'm on Linekin. It's LinkedIn. Anyway, I got this job offer for a diversity person for the NHS in charge of diversity and whatever. And I talk about diversity. I'm going to talk about it tomorrow on my show, which is now our show.
Of course.
About why there's
Don't you put a copyright complaint in on this and have me pulled down?
I don't think there's enough diversity in the Olympics. I don't know. I don't think there is, and I'll be talking about that later.
Well, they reckon they want more black cyclists. That was a BBC article this morning, that there aren't enough people of colour. Can we say black anymore? Is it people of colour riding bikes? Well, that's because they're smart, because they don't go around with the fucking GoPros and those skin-tight things. Now, you used to do a whole routine, didn't you?
Imagine that. Skin-tight, lunches on it. Oh, look, he's got 2 crossbars.
Are there any theatres left you can go to? We've got the embassy
Not
here
many.
in Skegness. Yeah, I mean, this is a game, isn't it? Who can they ban first to make the biggest fuss? But they don't realise every time you
that's
do
it.
it, you get a headline that makes you more famous. They haven't quite worked out. It'd be better just ignoring you and booking you.
It's sold out here now, and the rest of the tour is going like hotcakes. But I'm ever so glad that people should go out and come and have a good old laugh with me and anyone. If you see a theatre open, even some of the crappy ones, just go out, and it's great. Sit and have a good old laugh. And of course, people like yourself and I, we can talk about whatever we want. Really, we will get cancelled by people, but then if we were nice, we'd still be cancelled by people.
Can't win.
If I cured AIDS and ended poverty in Africa, I'd still be the racist, homophobic, wife-beating, drug-taking, bankrupt, Charlton-supporting, Tory scum, ginger pube arsehole.
Have you really got ginger pubes?
No, I found my first grade pube
Did you?
the other night.
Where was it?
In a kebab.
And you talk about curing AIDS. I was reading an article today in The Guardian, because I read it all the time, that apparently 85% of pensioners in care homes have now got AIDS. The other 15% can hear perfectly. So, I mean, this is something you should work on. I think it's...
Now, ladies and gentlemen, do not take that as a reason not to go and see Alex Belfield live. The great thing about going to see Alex Belfield live is that you're doing a question and answer.
Oh no, because they might ask me awkward things and bring up things I don't want to talk about, like you just brought up.
No, what you do, you get them all to write down on a bit of paper
Yes.
and send them back to you backstage, and you pick the ones you want to answer. It's like question time, isn't it?
I'll write your own.
I'm not having any of that. Anyway, good luck on tour.
Thank you.
Good luck. And remember what I said about my nightmares of following the grumbleweeds. I know
Yes.
you're going to be working with these guys. Good luck.
Yes, we're not competing. We do something very different. I rant and rave and they make it professional. What more do you want? Ustream, how's that doing? You've got this thing, this service, this own thing behind a paywall where you can say what you like and do what you want.
Yeah.
You've got a new DVD as well, which isn't a DVD. Why are you calling it a DVD when it's
I'm
not
going to
a
call
DVD?
it a video, because I hate calling it, it's like saying like, isn't it? Oh, a kid said to me today, he buggered up this 12-year-old when I was getting some petrol, and it went off, and I went in and said something, and I said, no, that wasn't me. He said, sorry, my bad. Pardon? He said, my bad. I said, your bad what? What's bad? And that's it. So so saying my new streaming,
Yes.
my new download is ready. What I've done, I've recorded a new DVD, an hour and a half of me in concert on night 2 when I was as edgy as fuck. And that's going to be for the members of Ustream to watch free, or they can download it for $9.99 and keep it forever. Why they'd want to do that, I've no idea. But other people who are not members of Ustream can download that as well. And it's called Unlocked. There you go.
And this is the future, to have your own platform where you make your own rules, and if they
Yeah.
don't want to go there, they don't have to, and then they
Yeah.
can slag you off without seeing it. It's wonderful.
Yeah, I think so. Although the TV shows, the TV station is not just me. It's a lots and lots of other things. There's Freddie Starr. It's all the people that I'd like to see on television. We've got a Grumbleweeds DVD on there. Fantastic. It's just so funny. And so that's what it's about. And at the end of this year, we are going to refund the station. And we're going to spend lots and lots of money on making original TV programs. We've got a good old-fashioned sitcom. We've got a film about the police called Rozzers, and I want to put a chat show together with people that actually want to hear what they're going to say. A chat show should be chat, not just plugging your movie.
I like the idea of this Rozzers. I've got some lovely footage of a nice young man with a big chopper smashing in my back door. Maybe you'd like footage of that. I'll sell it you for maybe £50,000.
No, I'll just nick it.
That's what everybody else does.
Good
Jim
luck.
Davidson will be live
Alex
on tour.
Belfield.
Hang on, this is mine, not yours.
Well, we're doing both.
Don't
Let's
pick
do it
too
together.
soon.
You do yours, I'll do mine.
3,
2, 1. That
Jim
was Alex
Davidson's an
Belfield
arsehole that
about
nobody
to go
likes,
on
and they all
tour.
have to slag him
Yeah,
off
and
without
he's
even
got
seeing. They have no idea what he
awful
said. They just
hair.
make it up, and they say to him, "Oh my
Doesn't
God, he's
go
got
with that
ginger
shirt
pubes."
whatsoever.
I say, stand
So
over a
let's
fucking
have a
mirror
look.
and
They're
chop
not
it off.
ginger
Get a
pubes.
fucking
It looks
big
like
razor
a
and go
nest of
like this.
baby mice.
And then the thing
So
is,
when
you
you
see,
see
just
him
won't
on the
stop
stage,
offending
remember,
people. I wish
you'll
you would
still
stop
be
pissing
cheering the
people
fucking
off.
Grumbleweeds.
How dare you? Bye bye.